Hey, how's it going? Rcjerz here on YouTube. I'm going to be doing an option parts video on the Sparko Formula 8 buggy. These are some of the option parts that are currently available on powerhobby.com in the USA. So I'll have a link in the description where you can buy them. So we're going to start off with optional arms for the car. So this is called soft high tough material. So this is the front upper arms. They come with the arm ends. They got the pink dot on there to identify them, if you could see. So again, soft high tough material. These are the lower front arms, the rear arms. So again, that pink dot identifies that they're the soft, high, tough material. Stock has no dot on them. So that's a nice feature because, you know, some cars, they don't have any markings on the arms to identify what arms they are. So if you're tuning your car and you're going back and forth between the soft arms to the stock arms, and you know exactly just by a visual aid that these are the soft, high, tough arms. So that's a nice tuning option. You know, you can go back and forth, see which one you like better. Also, too, to tune the arms, they have carbon arm covers. So these screw right into the arm. So they have 1.5 millimeters and 2.0 thickness. So you could tune the arms even more. So these are the front ones. .5 and 2 millimeter thickness. These are the rear. So you could really tune the arms. If you go to a high traction track and you want the arm a little bit stiffer, you could put those in, get a stiffer arm. So another thing that comes in the soft, high, tough material is the tall wing mount. Comes with the little spacers there to angle the wing in the package. That's another option. So the stock wing comes black. They also have a white wing and a yellow wing. So I usually run white wings on my car. I think it helps with the visibility at tracks sometimes at nighttime in the back. You know, the white wing is a little bit easier to see at night. So another thing I thought was cool is Sparko actually has their own stickers in different colors. So the box stock stickers you get are black and white. They have different colors. I got the orange ones to match my paint. They have yellow, pink, some other colors. So check those out. So they got the regular stickers there, and then they have the wing stickers for the side wing. Another tuning option for the car is there's a front sway bar set. It comes with 2.0, 2.3, 2.5, 2.8. Stock on the car is 2.3 and 2.5. So you get two more of those in this as well. The rear sway bar set comes with a 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, and a 3 mil. The stock on the car is 2.6 and 2.8. So you get doubles of those in here. So sway bars are always a great tuning option for the car. So springs for the car. We have the rear soft spring. These are 80 millimeter springs too. So they have a rear soft spring, they have a medium spring that comes stock, and they have a rear hard spring. So again, those are all 80 millimeters. So some good tuning options there. Then we have the front springs. So we have a front soft spring. These are 62 millimeters long. We have a front medium spring, 62 millimeters, and then the stock front hard springs. Also too, the springs are all marked. They say like H62, so you know it's hard, and 62 millimeters. See if you see here, it says M62, so you know that's the medium. So they got a little graphic there, so that's nice. So more tuning options there. Also for the front end of the car, we have the optional aluminum caster blocks. These are 20 degrees. So stock is 16, so going to these, we will add more caster. So these come with the left and right, both in the package. So that's a good tuning option for the car. Also for the front end, we have the aluminum steering stops. So these stop from your steering throw going too far. So that's an option to have. They bolt right up to the steering blocks. For the center of the car, we have a front aluminum chassis brace and we have a rear aluminum chassis brace. So here's the front one. Here's the rear. So maybe if you're going to a high traction track or you just want your car to be stiffer, these are a good option to have. So also too, for the center of the car, these are the aluminum center diff mounts that hold the center diff in the car. So you have to buy 2 packs to get for the car. There's 1 in each pack. So that's a nice option to have there to hold your center diff. So here's the aluminum servo horns for the car. So we have your throttle here, aluminum. We have your steering. So I always tell people right away, just get the aluminum servo horns, especially for the steering. The steering one's unique because it actually has teeth on both sides, so you could run the servo horn both ways. So you could run it, you know, lower or higher. So I thought that was a cool option to have, and it also has a screw, an extra screw to lock it on there. Same thing for as well as the throttle horn. So those are super nice. So here's 2 things for the radio tray. So you have your carbon stiffeners for the radio tray. So these go underneath the servos in the radio tray and help stiffen it up. So there's 2 pieces in there. So that's a good option to have. Here is the dust-proof bushing for the radio tray. So these go into the little slots and then your wires pass through them. So this doesn't let the dust come into the radio tray from the little slots. So I thought this was a unique feature, the first time I ever seen that on a car. So here's an optional +1 D-block. So this makes the rear end of the car a little bit wider. You can increase the rear toe more with this. So that's a good option to have. Alright, so here's the aluminum rear hubs for the car. So the stock hubs are plastic, so this is an aluminum option. These also come with inserts to lower and higher like the stock do. But the inserts are like a Delrin material. So these are a super nice option to have for the car. Another option here is the shock emulsion O-rings for the shocks. Stock, the car comes with bladders, so this is a emulsion O-ring option. So if you want to run emulsion, you could get this part. They also too have carbon wing mount covers. So these go on the side of the wing mount. They are 1.5 and 2 millimeters, and they screw right into the wing. So these are the optional upper arm front carbon braces. So these are 2mm thickness. The car comes with 1.5 stock. Here's the optional engine mount for the car. So instead of a 2-piece that comes stock, this is a 1-piece engine mount. So you just bolt it right in there. It's 1 piece, and then you just bolt the engine into the 4 screws, and you're good to go. 4 screws on the bottom into the chassis. But this is a nice option to have. So here is the optional carbon wing mount cover. So this goes underneath your wing where the spacers go. So you could get this if you want. It stiffens up the wing mount a little bit. So that's an option that you could get. So here's another option you could get. It's a carbon rear brace cover. So these you put in the rear brace to stiffen the rear brace up. Maybe you don't want to go to a metal rear brace to stiffen the car up. You could put these stiffeners inside the rear brace, and it will stiffen the car up. Not as much as the metal brace, but it will stiffen it more than just the straight plastic. So it comes in a 1.5mm and a 2mm. So here is one of the newest option parts. These are rear hub adjust washers. So there's 2mm and 3mm, 2 of each. So if you see on there, the 3mm ones have 3 lines on it, and the 2mm ones have 2 lines on it. So these are to adjust your spacing on your rear hubs. So here is 2 options for wheel hexes for the car. So this is a 5.5 option to increase the track width from stock. And here is a 6.5 wheel hex option to also increase the track width of the car. So that's another good tuning option. So for the front end of the car, this is the upper arm link conversion. So if you don't want to run the upper front arm and you like the way the link feels better, you could buy this and put it together, and it will go right on the car. Comes with everything you need there.